Welcome, everybody. This is Mr. King Mike Son, and I am here expressing my opinion on Donald Trump's little Twitter feed. So, this is what Donald Trump said on his Twitter last night, or yesterday, actually, yesterday morning, at 5:48 a.m. I don't know if he slept through the night or not, or he just woke up. I think he woke up at 5:48 a.m. is about the time where you're just about to get ready to go to work. If you have if you work early. So this is what Donald Trump said. Our wonderful future VP Mike Pence was harassed last night at a theater by by the cast of Hamilton. Cameras blazing. This should not happen. And then about a couple of minutes later, 10 minutes later, Donald Trump says this. The theater must always be a safe place. The cast of Hamilton was very rude last night to a very good man, Mike Pence. Apologize. Okay, and the cast and producers of Hamilton, which I hear is highly overrated, should immediately apologize to Mike Pence for a terrible behavior. Alright, so now what is Michael, well not Michael, Mike Pence is talking about? What Mike Pence? No, what is Donald Trump talking about? Alright, Donald Trump is talking about this little video right here. And alright, so this is the video right here, alright? Basically, the Hamilton cast, one of the actors there, decided to give Mike Pence a little lecture. Now, most likely this is planned out by their director and whatnot. This actor guy here seems like a guy that's well spoken, but probably a dumbass overall. And most likely, the crew, the cast and crew of Hamilton are all retards. They don't know anything about politics and whatnot. And I say that because what this actor was saying was very ignorant. Okay, so basically, this actor said, "I'm very feared that Donald Trump is gonna not protect the planet. Donald Trump is racist, and he's not for all the people." Basically, that's what he was saying, and which is, and that statement is really ignorant. Okay, so if you remember, back at the first, oh no, not the first debate, the third debate, I think, Donald Trump was pressed on the fact that he said, he gave a little tweet saying that, global warming is a hoax created by the Chinese so the Chinese could profit more. All right. Now, Donald Trump at that debate said, "No, I never said that." All right. So most likely, what that probably means is that Donald Trump probably believes in global warming, but just feels that we can still use like, uh, fossil fuels, just such as coal and oil, still, right? And from my understanding, like, the alternative energy such as the sun and wind, they cost a lot. So that's his stance on it. He loved to get energy, but he wants to look at the budget, see if it costs too much or not. Right? Makes sense. All right. And now, what the other now in regards to what this actor was saying about the planet, that it's not going to get protected, I'm assuming he's talking about maybe other countries that are not going to get protected by, Russia or North Korea. So here's what Donald Trump said. Okay, if those countries are not going to pay up in NATO, why would NATO? Yes, NATO. That's what it's called. NATO. Then America should be ready to back out of the agreement, right? If these countries don't pay up, you know. So yeah, it makes sense. It seems like a very coherent, policy. So sounds good. All right. So it seems like he'll protect the planet, but you need to pay up. You know. Now, the last statement of what this guy said is about him being worried about racial tension, right? And he didn't really say racial tension. He said you're present for all the people, right? If you, why would he say that? He only someone would only say that if they believe that Donald Trump is going to be hateful against the minorities, you know. Okay, here's the thing. Donald Trump says, you know, he's never said anything racist. That's what he says, right? You know, the Mexican border thing about his announcement. Never said anything racist. The one thing that's partially racist is the Muslim ban type of thing. Now, here's the thing, okay? Now, it's turning into like a vetting system for immigrants coming from like dangerous countries that are like where ISIS from and whatnot. Right? So that's not really, so he changed up from religion to like, like a regional type of thing. Okay? So that's the issue, okay? So this guy's ignorant. Now I'm gonna play the video.
And Vice President-elect Pence, I see you walking out, but I hope you will hear us just a few more moments. There's nothing to move here, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing to move here. We're all here sharing a story of love. We have a message for you, sir. We hope that you will hear us out. And I encourage everybody to pull out your phones and tweet and post, because this message needs to be spread far and wide, okay? Vice President-elect Pence, we welcome you and we truly thank you for joining us here at Hamilton and American Musical. We really do. We, sir, we are the diverse America who are alarmed and anxious that your new administration will not protect us, our planet, our children, our parents, or defend us and uphold our inalienable rights, sir. But we truly hope that this show has inspired you to uphold our American values and to work on behalf of all of us. All of us. Again, we truly thank you for sharing this show, this wonderful American story told by a diverse group of men and women of different colors, creeds, and orientations.
Alright, so this video, totally ignorant, right? Because a lot of stuff he's saying is just based off of liberal bias. Alright, now let's go look at one of the tweets, okay? Donald Trump. Now, okay, not this one. Let's go look at this one. Alright, so the cast and producers of Hamilton, which I hear is highly overrated, should immediately apologize to Mike Pence for their terrible behavior. Alright. Now, does it seem like a terrible behavior? Not really. I mean, it's just someone expressing their opinion on someone with like a huge public figure, right? Such as the VP. Now, what Trump is trying to, convey here is that Mike Pence he's kind of like a royal. You need to respect him. That's where Trump is trying to be at, right? Also, if you need to talk to him, maybe you shouldn't be so ignorant. Maybe that's what's going on in Trump's mind, right? Now, I think Trump is thinking that because that's what I think, right? So what I think is that, yeah, I mean, that's what I said. This black guy is ignorant, all right? So what I got out of these tweets is that Donald Trump thinks, people who are ignorant shouldn't speak up and they should inform themselves before they come out to like a public figure and speak to them, rather than just speaking in dumb ignorance. That's where I'm trying. That's where I think Trump was trying to get at here, right? But it doesn't really come out that way, you know. And it comes out him just saying, "Hey, you know what? Hamilton's overrated. These guys suck." And you know what? They treated him badly. Terrible. You need to apologize to him. You know, that's how Trump treated the situation. And you know, he never, you know, really kind of educated the, you know, the cast of Hamilton on, you know, his issues and what he brings to the table and whatnot. He never educated them. You know, he just completely ignores them. And what what this resembles is, you know, one of those bosses where, you know, if someone does something wrong, then they get fired. It's something like that. It's like one of those bosses where who are just really like straight up hard, and you know will fire people at will. You know, stuff like that. That's what Donald Trump reminds me of, and you know I think that's really in the end that's a good thing, right? Um, but when you're president of America, there's a lot of different people out there, and you know a lot of people will want to express their opinion, you know, and it's you know it's called free speech, right? So even if people express their opinions and they're ignorant and they're stupid, you know, you can always educate them, right? Now, the way I think that Trump should have handled the situation is for him to just educate the guys of Hamilton and about his policies and whatnot and how he's not racist and whatever. And you know, kind of explain himself better, right? So what I see here in this tweet is that he's saying this Hamilton Broadway is highly overrated. You know, what I got out of this is that Trump has that mindset where if someone does something dumb or wrong, he would fire them. So you know that's where I'm trying to that's where I think like Trump has this mindset. You know, he sees something that's not good, and then he just want to replace it with something else that's a lot better. So what Trump should have said is the cast of Hamilton were really disappointing me, or okay, not me, okay, they disappointed him, and they should have you know spoken better. They should never have spoken with ignorance, and maybe they should have like replaced some of the you know maybe some of the directors or the actors, you know, just because you know they're being ignorant, and maybe replace them with someone better, someone more, you know, someone with a better public figure than them, right? Because you know when you think about it, those actors are kind of like role models, you know, to kids or maybe like dumb people who want to get motivated by watching musicals or something. All right, so well, there's my opinion on you know Donald Trump's little issue. Um, how is this going to affect his? How does this reflect his administration going forward? You know, I think, if it just stays like this, it'll look bad on Donald Trump, right? But I think, but but the best case scenario is people will understand that Trump will only want the best. You know, if he sees something dumb, then he will want to replace it and then bring in something better. Or yeah, so you know, hopefully people will understand that. You know, I believe in this guy, Donald J. Trump. You know, I hopefully he'll be a good president. And you know, thank you for watching.